First of all, I would highly recommend you guys. Murray has been a great company to work with. I would have no qualms and plan to utilize Murray again in the future.
The one thing we try to do is collective IQ, bringing in the best idea wins kind of mentality, and that's across our owner partners, our design partners, and then our trade partners. Everybody truly is a partner. It's a common goal. Got to have that alignment. Do you feel that Murray brought that when from you coming on as the CEO, and then as we had our bi-weekly meetings, trying to keep the open communication valued, and again those thoughts and best ideas? Do you feel Murray was successful at doing that?
I do. I think Murray was a very good partner. The communication style was very collaborative. It was a multi-team approach, and were extremely responsive to any concerns that we had, and addressing them to take the corrective actions. I didn't have the bandwidth to oversee a construction project, and that's where, as you said, Murray from the construction management side made it that we didn't have to worry about that. The MRI trailer's historically been on the south side of the building, and that's right out in front of our entrance for cardiac rehab and the infusion center. And there was no plan in place when I walked in here. It was going to stay there. We had no parking for either of those two areas, which are now seeing increased levels of patient activity. So for 2 days a week, it was going to be blocked. It made no sense. So working with Murray, we tried to come up with ideas. We found a location on the backside of our property that's actually going to be more convenient for our patients. We were able to relocate that, and it's going to be a better service for our patients in the two areas on the south side, infusion and cardiac rehab. But it's also going to be so much more convenient for our MRI, and we're going to be adding PET scans as well, which are trailer-based, are mobile-based. And we now have a shorter distance for them to walk, a better waiting area for them to be in. As I said, the biggest thing was the communication that Murray had with representatives such as yourself, Will Jackson, Dave, were very communicative, and we had regular updates to know where we were at. So I honestly didn't worry at all about the construction. I didn't have the time to even concern myself with it, because it's whenever you get a new leadership into an organization, you start looking at things differently.
Your previous clinic to the new clinic, what are some of the big add features for your patient experience, for your staff, that you're feeling from where they're moving from now in your existing hospital to the new clinic space?
So the two clinic spaces that we had were in the main area of the hospital. With the addition of our space down here in the outpatient specialty clinic, we've now gone to 5 pods that have a office for the doctor and patient rooms. So we have individual spaces to have that patient privacy, increase the efficiency of it, and it's purpose-built that we can see more patients. It allows us to go from having 2 clinics at one time to having 5 clinics at one time, at any one period. So our capacity has just gone up exponentially.